How's it going?
Hey there.
Well, hello.
Hey, fellas.
What is going on?
Hey, everybody. Just let everyone get in here. Is it really an AMA if you didn't say, let's wait a minute for everyone to get in here?
Not at all. Twitter Space takes a little while to charge up too sometimes. So the nice thing is that everyone can actually shoot out a retweet if you go up and click that share button.
Yeah, everyone go ahead and please retweet this AMA, big AMA. Let's get some hype. We got a lot of people coming in. Let's just turn off this crap. All right. All right, one more minute and we'll begin. Do I record this, or do you?
It's recorded automatically.
It's already recorded. You have to choose that option prior to setting up the space. So
also, it's streaming on Facebook and YouTube right now, which is saved. A million ways to watch.
Nice. Well, let's just go ahead and get started since it's recorded and people can jump in later. I'm going to start this thing off, and then we're going to hand it over to Mud and A1 for some more, and Lloyd, I think, as well, for additional updates. So right off the bat, we're proud to announce that we just launched version 2 of our platform on CoinMerge.io, also available in the Apple Store and Android Store. So it's a brand new UI, a brand new UX. There's still a lot of the same features and things that we had on V1, but we've integrated them in a much more dynamic and intuitive way, so that when a user joins the platform, it's very obvious what the platform is, what it does, and how to use it. Before with V1, a lot of our complaints were with the fact that when you got to the site, you weren't really sure right off the bat what the site was for or what it was trying to accomplish. And over the past month or so, our developer and me and Lloyd and the team as well have put tremendous effort into thinking from start to finish, what do we want the user experience to be when you log into CoinMerge.io, when you log into the mobile apps, when you log into the BC app. If any of you haven't downloaded the apps, I recommend you do that. Otherwise, you can just use the web browser version. It's all pretty good. So I want to talk about the various things that come out with CoinMerge V2. Let's talk about the PC version and the mobile version, because we need to talk about them as two separate entities here, because they both had massive overhaul. Let's start with the mobile version, which more people are interested in. So the mobile version before was simply a homepage that had kind of a drop-down navigation that you could kind of go to the other pages on the platform. And they all took a long time to load, and it wasn't really necessarily intuitive what the main page and main functionality was. With version 2, we made it so your landing page, where you come when you come on the platform, is in the chat room list. And what are we at the end of the day? We are a Telegram competitor. We're absolutely trying to end Telegram for crypto and become, not necessarily end it, but we're trying to become the premier chat room service that people use for crypto. I know people are often pulled between Discord and Telegram, but neither of those platforms are built for cryptocurrency by DeFi users. And so what our goal is to do, and what goal we're slowly achieving, is to build an all-in-one functionality for a social media chat room, and being able to trade, being able to look at charts, real-time charts like DEX tools, being able to vote, being able to learn. All of these different things are integrated into this one all-in-one platform which as it improves and as it progresses, we'll get more and more users. Currently, we have 10,400 unique accounts that have signed up to the platform. And with V2, we massively increased our curb appeal. So when a new person comes to the platform, they see it from a distance and say, oh, I know what this is. It reminds me of things I've used before. And in addition to that, this is like a good-looking, sexy platform that seems to be operational and functional. And I would like to create an account right away, because that's a big part of when people log into a site, whether they want to continue to try to use it and explore it, or whether they turn away, is that front face curb appeal. How does it look when you open up the site? So we put a tremendous amount of work into making sure that when you log on to the site, you know exactly what it is and what it's for. With mobile, we have the top scrollable header that might be familiar to most mobile apps, where you can quickly navigate between any of the different pages, and it's all loaded in the background, more or less. So a lot of the load times will be instantaneous. We did reach the end of our dev cycle on kind of a time budget. So we do notice a couple lag issues with the projects page and the education tab in particular, but all the other pages are loading really, really quick and is creating an excellent user experience for our users. In addition to that, on the footer of the mobile app, there are 3 icons. The one to the bottom left is for token chat rooms. So every single token chat room has a 24-hour price change actually built into the chat room list. So imagine if you're looking on Telegram and you see all the different lists in your chat room, and they tell you, but the system knows whether the chat room is a token chat room or not a token chat room. And because of that, it can actually tell you what the price has changed. And it connects you to the appropriate chart for that particular chat room. So you might look at your list and see that Pulley's down by 10% today. It was up, I don't know, 1 billion % yesterday. But, and so you might go to that chat room and check what's going on with that coin that it's down. Or another coin might be up, 400% or something like that. And you go over there and it draws you to that room and you find out that they released, a new new staking or something like that. So that integration of the chart data into the chat rooms is something that we set out to do from the very beginning, and we're getting all that much closer to actualizing it. Also in the footer bottom, our group chats. That's a feature that we're going to be building out in the next couple of weeks that will essentially allow you to make shill groups, investment groups. You can make, team groups for if you're the team of a token, you can go on there and create a team chat and be able to talk about all the different things that you need to do. It could just be a group between friends, or maybe you have a contract with someone, an artist perhaps, and you want to just create a small group to talk about the details of the contract. All those different things will go into group chats. So they're not groups for tokens, but they're just small groups where you can interact with other people in the community. In addition to that, we'll be having live streaming video chats, also like Telegram, also like here on Twitter, we're doing right now, but with video and all that. So that should be coming in the next couple of weeks as well. And the bottom right portion is DMs. And DMs we have working, but we just didn't get a chance to integrate it into V2. Although, as everyone who's followed CoinMerge knows, within a week or two, you'll be seeing these things come out like rapid fire with the release of V2. So we've massively increased the load times, the navigation, the UI, the curb appeal, and the overall functionality of mobile. Moving on to PC, we also did a major overhaul in that we changed it to a one-page solution with multiple modules that you can essentially pick 3 different things that you want to do at any time on the site. Now on the far left, it's a static chat room list that does kind of model Discord, it models Telegram, it models Facebook. It's your standard list of chat rooms on the far left of the site. And then the other 2 modules, you get to kind of pick and choose what you want them to be. So if you want to be in an individual chat room talking with people and looking at the chart for that chat room on the right, you can do that. if you want to be watching a YouTube educational video on cryptocurrency that we custom made, you could be doing that on the right side of the screen, while the left side of the screen, you could be voting for your favorite token. Or you could be watching a chart on one side of the screen and swapping that same token on the other. And moving along with that, we just paid a large sum of money to increase the optimization of our charting, so that we try to get real-time data that is accurate, like DEX tools, like KuCoin, like all the charting sites that you use. So we are absolutely going to be kind of having DEX tools plus, KuCoin plus, all those charting sites that you've grown familiar with. We're really bringing our chart rooms up in the next couple weeks as well. So that's a lot of the big things for V2. There are still a lot of little tweaks and bugs and issues, as with any new release that we're going to run into. We disabled the search bar to search for users, to search for projects, to search for charts, simply because it was having some loading issues, but it's absolutely on the top of our list of priorities to fix in the upcoming weeks. And we also disabled profile pages because it was having some loading. It was changing because the profile pages change the UI of the entire site. And so it just takes a little bit longer for integration for that. I'd love to take some questions on CoinMerge V2. It's active and live now on your mobile apps, on CoinMerge.io, all of these different things. So, and anyone on the team can feel free to add to my explanation here.
Hey, everybody. One thing I'm just going to add on here for anybody who's listening, who's been with us for a long time, or just joining us for the first time. CoinMerge.io, version 1 and now version 2 are 100% free. It is free to create your account. It's free to sign up. It's free to create your profile and everything else. And it's also free to list your token project on. So anybody who's listening to this wondering, what is this great new social media platform that's just been built and how much is it going to cost me? The answer is nothing. It is always going to be free to sign up.
Yeah, the other thing that we've been talking about internally as a team and kind of struggling with, but also very excited for, is the concept that we as a community, as a CoinMerge community, need to move away from Telegram and move on to the CoinMerge platform as our primary chatting site. And that's a big move, and it involves big risk in a lot of ways because, you know, there's a huge market on Telegram of people to reach. But on the flip side of things, if we're all hanging out on Telegram and we're not on the CoinMerge platform, then that's not bullish to new investors that this is going to be an adopted utility. And we obviously need to adopt the utility first and kind of pave the way and light the torch for more people to come in. When a new person joins the site, if they go into the chat rooms and it's a kind of a wasteland and they just send a message and it just goes off into space, that's a missed opportunity to bring in a new investor. That's a missed opportunity to show that our site is building and growing and becoming more popular over time. And not for nothing, a social media site is only as fun as the amount of people that are on it. If there was no one on Twitter and you came on every day and it was the same 6 posts, who would use it here, right? If there was no one on Telegram, who would use it? So part of what makes the social media platform fun is that there are people online using it and socializing. So I have wanted to make this commitment for a while, but I do believe that we are going to be moving away from Telegram, muting our Telegram, and we'll do it in tests and trial period. But ideally, we go there for good. And when a new user joins, there's hundreds or even thousands of users on different chat rooms in our community. And beyond that, the next goal is to essentially to get other tokens to say, hey, this platform is more useful in crypto for me because I can do a lot of my other crypto stuff on this site. So I am going to choose to utilize CoinMerge chat rooms and platform over Telegram, over Discord. So that's kind of step 2. And usually that step will involve tokens that we're really close friends with, that, you know, we work with And that's just going to get more and more people on our platform. And the more people we have on our platform, the more ad revenue we generate. The more ad revenue we generate, the more the token gets bought back with that ad revenue, and the more money all of our investors make. So it's all in all of our best interests who hold the CoinMerge token. If you don't, I hope you do sometime soon, to kind of move over here and populate our social media platform and make it a lively, fun place. There's a lot of new upgrades coming in the following weeks here. We have the groups. We're going to integrate DMs, integrate profile pages back in. We are finishing up that charting contract to get live real-time charting. We're going to update the charting UI. We're going to update the chat room UI even more to make it even better. We're going to be adding new features to the chat room, like being able to reply to people, not in a sub-thread, but in like a tagging type of way. We're going to be adding push notifications, voice calls, video streaming, live streaming chats. And then down the line, 2 months out here, a month and a half out, we're going to start building the social media newsfeed into this as well. So not unlike Facebook, not unlike Instagram, users will have a more long form approach to being able to communicate and share their tokens. Another feature that's in CoinMerge v2 right now is this thing called the Community Lounge. And the usefulness of this Community Lounge is that when a new person joins the site, they can A, ask questions about the platform, but B, they can shill their tokens. They can shill their NFTs. This is like an investment group, a place where people will be talking and be like, hey, did you want to reach new investors? You can literally go shill for free to all these investors in the Community Lounge. And, people will either say your project is good or not, but regardless, this opens the door and it becomes very, very enticing for other tokens to send their community there and say, hey, we got nothing to do today. Like, here's a free place that we can go shill and not get in trouble for it. And so we're going to utilize that to bring more investors, more people onto our platform and just increase our user base. And with that, V2 is out. I suggest you use it. I suggest you experiment with it. There are a couple little tweaks and a couple bugs that we know, that we have to fix in the upcoming weeks. Time is obviously limited, but we have a fire under our ass, and we are certainly taking this thing with a sense of urgency. And we know that it's important to be ahead of the market and ahead of the game on this. So with that, I am going to pass off the torch here to my name is Mud, who has another major announcement for us.
Thanks for that, Funk. So, yeah, I do have a little more news for us today, some bullish, exciting things. Nothing quite compares to version 2 of CoinMerge, but something we've talked about quite a bit and something we are now ready to begin the process on is our staking contract for ERC CMERGE holders. We have been testing this. We've been planning it out and testing it over the last couple weeks. We really dug in this last week because we really wanted to time staking with the launch of V2. Today, some of you may have heard me talking about me doing some test transfers that were being noticed on the chart. And yes, that was us and the team transferring some tokens and testing out the staking process. That said, there is a process that is going to be in place if you are interested in staking your CoinMerge tokens. Again, this is for ERC CMERGE, not BSC yet. We are still working out some logistics for the Binance chain. We have a write-up here that I'm posting both in our Telegram as well as in the community lounge for everybody who is on CoinMerge right now, that discusses exactly what the process looks like and what needs to be done in order to stake. The number one thing that needs to be done is there is an email you will need to reach out to, staking@coinmerge.io. We are doing this because CoinMerge is a social media platform as well as a crypto coin. CoinMerge LLC is in no way a financial institution, a broker, a leverager, or any of those things. And so with staking, when we do it manually, there is a disclosure that we had to create in order to legally protect the company and in order to make sure that stakers understood exactly what the process is and the risks and rewards that come with staking. So at this moment, the process is you are going to send an email to staking@coinmerge.io, and you're then going to be emailed back a disclosure form. It is going to be an e-signature DocuSign, so we ask everyone, please read it carefully and understand the staking process. Once you have signed the e-statement form, or the DocuSign e-signature form, it'll be submitted back to us, and we will then be able to give you the all clear to transfer your ERC CMERGE to the staking wallet. It's very important that you not send your tokens to the staking wallet before you've signed the disclosure. Otherwise, we are going to just send those tokens back to you. We do require the signature on this in order to move forward with staking. Couple other details to take note is that if you choose to stake your ERC CoinMerge, you are choosing to stake it for a 3-month period, during which time, at the beginning, there's an enrollment period. So during the initial enrollment period, you'll be able to submit your request, sign your disclosure, be approved to submit your tokens for staking. They will then be locked for 3 months in the LLC staking wallet, during which time you will receive back as rewards BSC CMERGE tokens.